competitive matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch him there.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good.
Georgia 7, Penn State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, look at the quick cut. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll get the 1st-down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught quickly. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks into the clear. He shreds the tackle. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, it looks like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
That's real in. It's Humphreys. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's reeled in. It's Ross. Breaks loose at the 40. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Back to pass. It's Allen. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Nice grab. It's Humphries. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups. Quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. To throw, it's Aller. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing, but this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to pass. It's Allen. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running with purpose. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Over the middle, it's Frazier. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Allen. Pressure is coming. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken at the 25. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And he'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air, it's Aller. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. The shotgun running play call. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense already has 1 4th-down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Wants to throw it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense all over that running play. They stop about the 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Penn State.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, just textbook blocking on this kickoff return. The return man simply makes the adjustment, finds a gap, and he is gone. What a way to start a 2nd half and get the crowd into the game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the catch. It's Branch. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down to a big play for 46.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Bulldogs churn out another 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass ball's incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Pulls it in. It's Hudson.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And it's taken at the 45. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top 5 teams.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together on this drive. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Allen. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fights off a defender.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Wideouts now clustered. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Quick throw caught on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Penn State. Here's the point after attempt.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. With the catch, it's Bell. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in, and he's brought down there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again on second and 10. Makes the grab. It's Humphreys. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphreys. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down over 14. Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Finds his man, it's Ross. A quick juke to get free. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. With the catch, it's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackling right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Heading left after the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Sticking with the running game. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Hop over the middle. It's Branch. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Penn State offense comes back on the field. Defense showing blitz here. Looking downfield. It's Aller. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and
looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and they can.